All right, everybody, and welcome back for day 28. I'm feeling pretty excited. We just picked up a 50-year-old squeeze chute at an auction. And why do you ask if I'm excited? Because I don't have one, and I'll take whatever I can get. So we're headed home, and I'll show you what we got when we get there and what we have planned for it. Okay, there we have it. A 50-year-old Bucko squeeze chute, automatic head catch, it says. So this is going to be interesting to learn how to use that. I've never used one of them automatic head catches, believe it or not. And we also picked up this, let's see if I can back out a little bit. Looks like about a 10-foot gate. Got a pretty good deal on that. It's even straight. Got all kinds of goodies that we don't need. Some wire, even got a few boards, if you can believe it or not. Yeah, we got a pretty good deal on that set of boards. Couldn't pass it up. Fifth wheel hitch, just because no one else bid on it, and we got it for 50 bucks. So no big deal. But here's the squeeze chute, and it needs a new floor, as you can see. Floors out of it, but I think I know a guy that can cut a couple boards for that. And needs some WD-40, but thank goodness at auction we picked up a gallon and a half of WD-40. So we scored on that. Got the WD-40 to loosen everything up. But we'll get this unloaded and kind of give you a closer look on how it works and everything. Okay, now we get to figure out how to unload it with my little tractor. Not quite sure it reaches high enough, but we're going to give it a go. So wish us luck. Here we go. Have him bring her down a little bit. Okay. You should be able to ride right on that, huh? There we go. Now we're talking. Oh, my back end was coming off the ground. Okay, you set her down a little bit and get back under it. Put her back. Okay, here we go again. Yeah, the old tires came up. Started tilting me over. It weighs a little bit, actually. Kind of surprising. Okay, now after all these years, you would think that I would have a place picked out for me to put a chute in a squeeze chute. However, I haven't. So that's kind of the next dilemma on where am I going to do this thing. But I think I'll grab that gate first and go check that out, and then maybe think about where the squeeze chute is going to find its final resting place. Oh yeah, I forgot we have a gate in this side. This is getting better and better. Everybody's like, you're just letting Austin carry the gate by himself. Yep. He took off. Okay, here we go. So obviously this is not perfect, but that's what I was expecting. So I was going to put a post over where he's standing, one over here, rail over to the jack fence, and it should work out just fine. So I don't even really know if I need, yeah, I'll put one over here. So that's not too bad. That's not too far off from what I needed. Yeah. I think a 12-foot might have been too much, actually. So this will work out great. I'm going to measure to see exactly what it was anyhow. Okay, so the gate gap originally was like 11'5". So a 12-foot, even though they really technically measure out about 11'9", still wouldn't work. So the fact that I ended up with a 10-foot from the auction at a decent price is going to be more than fine. So that's cool. Excited about that. Get to put that together. Now, where does a guy put the squeeze chute in at? Oh, I don't know. I gotta think about it. I'd like to utilize something else I have here and not have to build the entire chute. So, where's that? Well, I can't quite figure out where I want to put the chute yet, so we're kind of stuck on moving it. Not quite sure what we want to do with it, but I thought I'd bring you over here and give you a closer look at what we got today, how it works, and how it doesn't work. So, here we go. 50-year-old Bucko squeeze. And we threw a little WD on some spots, trying to loosen it up a little bit, and some of it came free and some of it didn't. But as far as the squeeze goes, it seems to be working like butter. And then you got to push this little, I guess, lever in. So it works on a slide lock. It goes in and just locks itself, I guess. That's it. Just locks. That's it. That's kind of a very simple, hopefully effective way of doing that. Our little sidebars, a lot of the ones I've seen in the past would fold down. Let me back this up a little bit. There we go. Would fold down as you open it, but these actually come out of the hooks and you just remove them. So they're just out of the way, which is kind of cool. I don't know about this. That might cause some problems in the future, but other than that, that's pretty cool. Back in. Not too shabby, and it seems like every one of them are free and usable, which is cool. So this automatic head catch situation. This is where we have our biggest issue so far. And only with this side over here is really tight, doesn't want to move. It's these little numbers. Flip out of the way. Push down and then go like that. There we go. Get that out of the way. So we have two levers up here. This one back here releases for the head catch to go back, like so. Yeah, he did tell me, he says, you gotta watch those things when they come in here. Those things will fly around. Yeah, so you wanna be clear of that. It's gonna come around and smack you in the leg or the face. Anyways, so the cow's gonna come in here. Okay, so the cow comes in here. Its head goes through here. I believe its shoulders hit that. And that thing just shuts like that, which is kind of cool. I've never really actually used one like that. I know it's kind of crazy, but I haven't, so.
It's too narrow.
Too narrow? I don't think so. For the ones we got? No. Big Mama's got a pretty thick neck. She might be squeezed kind of tight. However, that adjusts with those bolts, right? Okay. Yeah, you can adjust the catch distance here, I believe, with these bolts, and there's one down there, and this slides sometime in the past, so maybe it will again someday soon. But right now I kind of like the distance it is for our animals. Yeah, and then you pull this front lever like he just did and lets her open. This is where our problem is. Look how tough that is. Now 20 minutes ago it wouldn't move over there.
Yeah.
Right? So we've got, it's still tight. We've used about a half a can of WD-40 on it, and I'm thinking about putting some PB Blast down in there, get some corrosion out of there. Austin had a good idea of putting a grease zerk somewhere on that pipe. We can blast some grease in there, which is a great idea. We might have to do that. Other than that particular piece right there, this thing is usable. And for our cows, I think we could actually manage, because we don't have a whole bunch. And a lot of our cows can actually come out one side. You know, Big Mama, Ivy, the big cows ain't gonna be able to, but 80% of what we got is gonna be able to come out that one side right there, no problem. So that's actually gonna be awesome. And we'll get this thing greased up and get it working for the big cows. And the younger ones is what we really gotta worry about right now anyhow, so. That's looking pretty cool. Let's see, and our other big concern is the floor is rotted out of it. There's one board left, and it's got about, I don't know, 15.2 days left. But we can put some boards in there. Now the other thing, I mean, we don't really, I don't have to put boards in it. You know, for me to use it, because I got a lot of stuff to do between now and the time I got to use this, I could put it out there. If I can get the chute built, we could put this in place, and you know, they can run in just like that for now, and we could put boards in later, but I just don't know if I have the time. Sometimes you gotta pick and choose on which ones you're gonna do and which ones you're not. I think I'll let that go for just a little while, but we'll get around to it in short order for sure. Okay, so a couple things we just figured out. It's missing a nut, no big deal. This piece right here is broken, but we can weld that up pretty easy. I see that this handle's been welded on here by probably not the manufacturer, so, but we'll just weld it back where it is. So we've been discussing this little item. Back up a little bit here. And we have some theories on how this works. Something like that, and then the chain can be choked down on them, right? Because it actually has a loop there. This is one thing I wish I would have asked the guy, and I've never seen one before, so I'm sure there's a handful of you guys out there that knows what it is, and if you do, please comment down below and let me know how I use that thing and or don't use it, because I don't know right now. All right, well, there you go. That's kind of what we had going on today. Kind of scored pretty good, I think, on the old Bucko squeeze chute. What do you guys think? And also, you guys think we should we paint it or leave it? I'm not sure what I want to do. Comment down below on whether we should repaint it, kind of spiffy it up a little bit, or just leave it, you know, patina, I guess they call it. Just let me know. Thanks for coming along, guys. I'm gonna go think about where to put this thing some more, so we'll catch you back out here tomorrow. Have a good one.